Hello everyone, welcome back to Tidal Roll, the show where a bunch of oddball creatives sit around, roll some dice, and play a lot of TTRPGs. I am your DM, your GM, your scribe of Erebus, and welcome back to another installment for Campaign 1.5 with the Council of 1,000 Names. As you can probably see on the screen, indicated now by a color marking for the square and for the small icon, which now has concept art of Umi, so hooray! Umi finally has her face here, kind of. They will not be here for this session because they had some IRL obligations, and rather than having them stroll in exhausted, we were like, just go lay down, sweetie, it's fine. It's all good. But other than that, we are going to just jump straight in with the recap, where last time we were all here, a lot happened, a lot occurred, and a lot of things are still just dancing around everyone's minds over the revelations that they found out involving what the biosphere was that they're residing in at this current moment in time for Old Oltos, all of the things involving how these different groups that are splinter cell organizations have been operating as of late to cause a lot of mischief, disturbances, and even certain small quirks of destruction, malice, and or mayhem that kind of make a lot of people kind of tug at their collars like, what are we gonna do? And so many other things that are leaving many a person just worried about what will happen next. Will we be okay? And where are the students? After, of course, finding the cinnamon roll because, haha, forgot that Umi was not present, which was a small distraction that kind of had to be remedied really, really quick. Just finding out where the little precious cinnamon roll was. But needless to say, a lot of stuff was uncovered and many different things had happened to various members of the party, whether it was Bello on a solo mission where he was the nearest to find out about all of the students and Cleon being taken to an unspecified location with the eye-patched gnome and his troop of individuals with a Rakshasa individual, but his message would not reach the party due to the differences in changing over from both sides of the ziggurat from its internal workings, thanks to the chronomancy magicians from later years for them, early years for the party. Which all goes into a giant heel turn for everyone else in the party that found out that the 8 people they liberated weren't their students and writer. It was 7 mage students and a reporter. Which made Amy very mad, Volan very confused, and Dahl was just like, huh, that's weird. Either way, various things still had to unfold to allow both sides of the equation for Bello on his own and the party themselves fighting off against these midnight blue-robed individuals that led to various dangers that they had to work fast on, otherwise a lot of people would have died. Luckily, everyone was able to come out of these fights relatively unharmed, except for Amy losing half of an arm, but luckily was saved thanks to her signature weapons tattoo on her left bicep, and Volan was able to keep his main arm for spellcasting thanks to the summoning circle tattoo on the back of his right hand, but had to lose his left arm completely because of a giant feedback from magical discharge. Along with some scrapes and bruises for a lot of other individuals, to where now one part of the party, being the majority, are on a ghost train after tracking down various people to the top layers to modern-day Oltos, are now in the ghost realm, while Bello is still in Old Oltos, still chasing after 3 of the midnight blue-robed individuals. With that all being said, we are now going to jump back to first focus on the majority aboard the ghost train. It is at this very moment that while you guys are just getting your footing, now being able to notice stuff, I'm going to first address the only person that has not died in any part of the story, where you, Doll, when you're able to look out through the tail section, when you just creak open the door, you creak it open to see there's nothing but darkness here. Within the realm of Ghost for you, it's just darkness. No track for the train to be running on, no ectoplasmic trails, no ghost. You see nothing.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for Amy, Dees, and for Volin, when you guys are looking out into the realm of Ghost itself, it is a bright and blinding realm before you, filled to the brim with shining buildings and calavera-based ghost figures that are trying to pass on throughout the three gates of the afterlife, whether it's Paradiso, Purgatorio, or Inferno. But this is basically the hub where ghosts reside before they pass on, where it seems like it's a vibrant, never-ending party for you guys. But I want to hear from the three of you about how you feel seeing this, while Doll is just like, oh, there's nothing out here. Whenever you guys are ready, of course, and unmute your mics.
Who said nothing's out here?
Doll.
Makes sense.
Still can't see it.
Y'all don't see it.
Guys, it's dark.
But also, I'm very tired while doing this, so.
You're fine.
Bullen would reach for his sketchbook and then attempt to reach for a pen, only to be reminded that he's only got one stinking arm. Grimaces and puts the book away.
Do you need some help, Volin?
I'll figure it out.
I mean, you could try using your toes.
I mean, you could have someone hold your notebook for you while you write.
He has a tail.
Your kitten can't hold it, can it?
Yeah. Blake. Please hold my notebook. Take out a pen. Scribbling. It is very much scribbling because he wrote with his left. Does his best to take down some notes, to sketch out, just gets increasingly frustrated at being how bad it is, and just in a way grabs it. Thank you, Blake.
Just takes the notebook back into his personalized bag.
I would take notes about what I'm seeing, but I can't. It's mine.
Oh, how he wishes he had Bellows luck.
Yeah, Bello. Thanks for not joining the Missing Arm Club. Had a t-shirt for you and everything.
I lost my arm and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Guys, I think this
Yeah.
fellow is losing his mind. He's talking to no one.
I'm not losing my.
I think he lost his mind long ago.
That makes sense.
I,
He's talking about the commander, but the commander's not here.
So, for Amy and Dee seeing the realm of ghost below you all as you're riding atop of a golden train track, how do you guys feel seeing this?
Oh, interesting. I am still mad.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that me and Amatisa have nothing but our arms on our mom.
Well, if you guys are mad, I guess I'll just save that surprise for later then.
No. Come on, at least let us roll a perception or something.
Oh, you guys can do that, but you're also in one of the train cars of the tail section with the crates in.
What's in
Wait.
these crates?
So then we're in the caboose?
Yeah, you guys are in the tail section. That's how you guys snuck aboard, remember?
Alright, well then there should be a shit ton of luggage around. Wait,
Did I loot? Or at least scavenge?
You guys have to do investigation checks if you're gonna try to search into stuff. But before that, I want to hear Deeze's thoughts upon seeing the realm of ghost.
that's
Especially
the one that has
since,
both her arms.
sadly, she was almost sent here more times than any of you guys.
Deja vu for her.
Very much. I mean, she thinks it's very interesting, but she's also like, I could have been here.
she sees her life flash before her eyes again.
Yeah.
I could have been in the realm of never-ending parties and then going to the afterlife.
It's
When
like
the
deja
conductor
vu.
finally comes up to us, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Deez, you're back. You get a free Sunday now."
Oh, one of our VIP clients. Welcome back.
She's got a punch
One of our
card.
regular patrons. You got a punch card and punch in the last hole. It's like, oh, you get a free Sunday.
We have your room ready for you whenever. Your favorite seat? Right there.
Oh, and you brought friends. Now we're gonna free. Now you got an upgrade. You're going to get an upgrade now.
I
Oh,
feel
no, this-
bad for
what
Anne.
are you
Gotta love that
because
referral program.
It was a whole thing of dice being against her non-stop. I still feel bad, Anne. It's just...
No, don't. It's funnier that way.
It's called Goblin Luck. It's called Goblin Luck, in that they never have any.
So, now you guys can do investigation checks on the crates behind you guys, because you're in one of the two main cars that... Actually, one of the 2 to 3 cars that have these crates.
Bull is just gonna have the last crisis of conscience he's probably ever gonna have and go, wait. Should we really be looting the luggage of the passengers?
I just want to look.
I mean, we don't have to loot. We can just look.
Who said anything about luggage?
So what, they're just miscellaneous crates?
They are crates in the tail section.
Look, as far as we know, this is the bad guy's.
Well, then be careful
if,
opening them, because they might be full of weapons.
if they're full of weapons, I'll deal with it. I have no idea what I'm going to get myself into.
You don't need any encouragement when you say that, doll.
So,
Just-
do
Be careful.
Yeah.
what do I end up? What's my modifier for this? Okay,
Your modifier for investigation is +7.
Okay, so that's one of my proficient skills.
Yes, sir.
So both of them were 15. So that would make that 22? Dirty 22s?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is car number 14. As you're just rummaging through the stuff, where in this section you see a bunch of inactive but fully perfected Agernonian sentries, fully constructed, ready to be used at any time, but they look twice as durable than the ones you guys fought in the catacombs.
Remember when you mentioned weapons?
Yeah, this definitely qualifies.
It's the robots. The robots are here. The robots are here. They're turned on, but the robots are here.
Do not turn them on.
I don't know how to turn them on.
And don't accidentally hit something and turn them on.
All of you saying that, I'm gonna accidentally do it. I'm a jinx. I won't.
Come over here.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Now you can't
And she
turn it
waddles
on.
away, waddle, waddle.
And here we go again.
I'm here. Are there any grapes?
Bill on her.
With the 22 for grapes, you'd be able to find that there is a small mini fridge that's right next to a crate that's actually filled to the brim with old books and journals.
I waddle. I have him waddle with me, and have anyone else who wants snacks before we possibly get in danger. I found snacks,
Gotta have good snacky time.
and I found his favorite snack. As I just pull out, just like have him face the books.
I don't eat. Give me those.
Eat your knowledge.
I do not eat books!
Who are
Check
you
the
talking
spine.
to? Who are you talking to?
I ignore Doll's mini freak out about my mini freak out and check the spines to see if I recognize the titles.
You don't really recognize the titles, but you do know that the journals that you're looking at are the similar makings to Gabriel's journals back when he was Mars.
Sir. Blake, store these.
He's gonna be at this all day. It's a big fucking crate of like 300 books.
I'll just read what I get pretty sketchy, like, but that's okay. It's just my right hand anyway.
So, Captain, here's a couple of these.
What are they?
Food. As I look to the DM, I was like, "Can I just make it up a number of different snacks, or or is it
I
specific?"
mean, it's a mini fridge of fruit, a bunch of preserved smoothies, some beef jerky, and shepherd's pie.
I hand you like 2 smoothies, and then I was like, I pull one back, kind of feeling a bit awkward, as I just give it to Jug, and I'm acting like that's what I was trying to do. Because I forgot about the arms thanks to my existential crisis.
I mean, I have at least one hand.
And
She
one
does have
stump.
a hand.
I was going to give you 2, but then...
It's okay. It's okay.
So we got some smoothies, we got some fruit. Ooh, beef jerky. Save that for later. And... Man, these fellas really know how to snack.
I turn my attention to the top ones.
Okay.
Right. Try to see if they're actually inert or if they're on standby.
From what you can tell, they're definitely just purposely shut off. Almost like they're waiting for a command word to have them be sprung to life. But
look
you're
for-
also able to see that they are firmly well put back together to look even more durable than ever before.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is part of the part. Those are
You kind of turned your head away from Mike there, buddy.
I was just saying to Volan to himself, because apparently he's just going to talk to himself today. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was the work of an artificer, but they're not a thing anymore.
I have been a thing for years.
He just slowly turns to Amit with an annoying glare. You get one pass.
I get one pass.
I can't stay mad at you. You're missing an arm too.
Wait, what are we passing?
Shut up and eat your jerky.
I'm having a smoothie.
Shut up and have your smoothie.
Okay.
Oh, good God. So are you guys going to stay in car number 14? Are you guys going to go up to see what else you can find?
A little apprehensive to move forward, especially if our targets are up ahead.
Okay.
I'm not exactly in good fighting form right now.
Then Volan, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, do tell.
Roll a d8.
Rolling a D. Five?
5. Alright. So, you're going into this whole thing wondering, can I really do this? Will I make a fool out of myself?
Too late.
Did I leave the stove on when I left the house?
Absolutely not. I was past that.
And then your brain goes back to the lessons that Gabriel gave you back when he was Mars, where you just hear his voice talking to you of the basis, dear Volan, for an arcanist is the creativity of knowledge. Using your brain and your wits for things of a sorcerer's capabilities is the same as, and you're just remembering that he actually was able to manifest a warlock's sword briefly before just banishing it with arcanist energy. The same of people that just try to coax their way by having a patron. But with the developing nature for one that can twist knowledge and logic into something more beautiful and more lovely, with creativity, you can do almost anything. Or with his words going through your head, it allows the ley line energies to then spiral around you with whatever color flame you want to dictate this as it produces a full-blown fire limb with a frost-covered fist that then opens up just be an ice hand.
Flame will be blue then.
As you have unlocked your first and original first level arcanist spell of Elemental Aid.
Look at this new arm go.
He looks in silence.
Oh.
No, I did not.
My bad. I look at this new arm that has formed here and say, just the terse little nod.
Okay.
Yes, this will do nicely. And of course, no one else is reacting to this.
You don't know.
Eh?
And
You told me.
that's it.
Doll would respond, but you told her to shut up and drink a smoothie.
Nice hand.
I put my new hand on my hip and just stare at them. Never. Should we advance?
Wait, before we advance, I have a very serious question.
What?
Are you able to cook with that upper part of the arm and then cool it down with the other one?
I just glare at her. And then I check the arm.
I think that's going to be a sensitive subject. Let's avoid questions. Because clearly, this is new.
Sorry, my mind's still a bit ambiguous.
I then reach to touch my new arm to see if it's solid enough, whether or not there's any heat coming off of it.
So far, it's solid and firm.
Is it radiating heat, especially in the firing areas?
It's radiating enough heat that you're allowing it to manifest.
To answer your question, Doll, there's a pretty good chance I could.
Yay, walking oven! I mean,
Do not call me that.
Okay.
At least not until I actually become enough. Do we want to stay in this cart, or are we actually going to advance forward? Because I'm not exactly sure if I want to.
Stairs to the juggernaut, stairs to the captain.
Look,
I
guys.
think we should keep moving.
Yeah.
All right. Doll, come up 1 minute.
What? Wait, what am I doing?
You're joining me on the front. You're the most intact out of all of us. So you're taking point.
See me sweat profusely. Okay.
Doll, we will have your back. The main reason why I want you in the front is that you've got great eyes. You will notice danger before any of us.
Okay. I waddle to the front.
So, as the four of you will be moving forward, because Umi's going to stay with Blake to empty out the crate, to just kind of just trail behind you guys in case they find more books.
In order, Blake, to keep Umi company.
As you guys open the door to the next car, Bello, you are still trying to chase down the three robed figures in old Altos running at high speed while in partial form.
Woo.
I need you to do 3 separate survival checks for me.
Get my finger. I'm sorry. So, either way, this is the first roll, because I have advantage, so I can roll twice on survival. Rolls the dice twice, gets 14 twice.
Right? Like, nah, bitch, this is your roll.
Well, that's 17.
Okay.
Where am I?
For the first leg, you're keeping up relatively nicely with 2 of them, but you lost one of them.
Okay, so one's doing some.
Damn it, Angel Boy, you had one job.
Your next survival?
$16.
16. You're able to keep up with one of them.
Oh.
This is your last survival.
23. And that 20.
Beautiful. So you're keeping up with the last one with relative ease, just keeping up the pace with your water witch companion, who is just trailing behind you. Where on her broom, she's just going at what you look like is a breezy pace for her, but she's surprisingly fast enough to keep up with you in partial state. Where with the two that you missed, they're not coming at you, they're not trying to pop out or anything, they're just gone. But this last one only turns their head briefly to look at you with neon green eyes and begins to manifest a giant sickly vortex that seems to have a malevolent presence to it.
Oh, lovely.
The only question is, since you're able to keep up with them, able to keep up with their tracking and trail, do you want to jump into this vortex, or do you want to let them go?
We're going full in here.
You're gonna jump into the unknown?
Of course, gotta.
Okay, I'm gonna first turn to Laurel and say, I did not tell your husband to do what's about to happen. This was his own choice.
And the first death comes. I knew it would be Bello.
I'm not having you blame me. I gave your husband a choice, so do not blame me.
What the fuck? Jay!
Here we go.
What?
Chaos.
We are
What's
about to
happening?
find out. Somebody's dead. Someone is so dead right now.
Oh, just wait. We gotta wait for what happened.
So, with you just looking over to see your water witch companion just kind of shrugging, just following you, you guys leap through the vortex, and you guys end up seeing an entire gigantic blue and black space just opening up, with the robe figure stopping to hover just a few feet away. But then the robe just glows to then signal to millions upon millions of other robes surrounding you, and an almost blinding sense of neon rays, each with their own set of neon eye colors.
Oh, lovely.
With the pièce de résistance being a smoky visage of an almost bird-like dragon figure standing atop, relatively around, I'd say, 800 feet tall, just by laying down, with its wings resting in its own head and beak protruding outwards, just with a misty affair of smoke and small bits of energy leaking out. Suddenly I'm being reminded of the hotel room all over again with Jay.
Because he almost died there too.
That wasn't his fault.
Don't you know he has a track record?
I know he does. That's why I said do
I mean,
not...
the track record's still better than fucking Nate over there.
Just don't blame me. I gave options and choices. This shit
GM
is
is
his
trying
own doing.
really hard to wash his hands of this decision. Because he knows bad shit's about to happen.
It is.
It's fine.
Anyway.
It's all your goddamn fault.
fine.
So the neon green-eyed one just kind of has their eyes flicker a bit to change shape and size. We're just looking on to you like, so it's the second smartest one that does the stupidest things.
Fucking calm.
Well, you know, considering what happened, I figured it'd be good to have a chat with the rest of you, you know.
Was it a good enough chat for you to still wandering around like your Stranoy's lowly puppy that got kicked too many times?
You know, normally, people actually pay attention to who someone follows. I haven't spoken to Stranoy in a number of months now.
And that should change our opinion of you. Why?
Oh, it doesn't have to. But it's a start. Because at least if you're gonna call me a follower of someone, get it right.
We didn't say follower of, we just said you still looked like. Still nice to know you have a chip on your shoulder, though. Regardless, can you give all of us a reason why we should probably annihilate you right where you stand?
Well, maybe I can help with whatever's needed here. I've been known to be able to manage to work things out pretty damn well.
You wish to help.
I mean, does it look like I can do much else?
So, a known wavemaker wants to destroy magic to then welcome in someone to enslave the masses, and then pretty much lead a whole march to then kill the god Chua, and then eradicate all the Dragonborns, before turning the kobolds into our own foot soldiers.
Why am I glad Bolt's not there?
Either you're playing a very big, long con, or you're redacted.
Wow, that was so insulting. We had to redact it for Twitch.
Damn. I got called a slur.
Oh, we're bringing back redacteds?
Damn.
Bring it back, redacted.
Damn. I didn't know they were this evil.
They called you something too hot for the internet.
That's saying a lot.
On here.
Well, Bello, you're hearing just whatever it is they're trying to tell you, verbatim what I guess you think that they're planning. And the portal's still open behind you, so...
I know. I'm trying to get info.
Well, what do you do, Bello?
And logistically, I should run. Because now I know what that's...
That would be logical. When did we ever do that?
I could just hear...
Smoky.
I could just hear the disdain in Laurel's sigh, just like, this is my husband. He does this kind of shit.
Yeah, Yeah.
Remember what Tiny taught you. The VV family technique.
Seriously, Bella, run the fuck away so that we can punish you for your idiocy later.
You got your info. You got a pretty good info right there. And they haven't
Yeah,
killed
that's
you.
pretty big. That's pretty big. You kind of have to live
think
to
it's-
share it with us.
Are you sure,
I think
though,
it's-
that's the information? Because they could just be telling you anything.
It tracks with
Oh.
other things they've said.
I mean, that's. Yeah.
You can roll insight. Or try to figure out, like, if they're telling the truth.
I just now noticed that Anne changed her profile picture. Anyway,
Makes it better on my end. And staring at you.
yeah, I know she is. Anyway, so
I mean,
Bello, do you want to do insight to see if they're lying, or do you want to run the fuck away?
Oh, jeez, those are the choices. Doesn't have enough time for
I mean,
both.
those are choices right there.
I mean, the portal is closing behind him. It's open for a limited time, and there are millions
Well, I
surrounding
got
him.
an at 20 on something. You know, so you know what? At first, let's do insight because that's going to be 29.
Okay. They are lying.
Okay.
God.
You know what? Sure.
The actual plan, though, does involve destroying all magic and killing Chua.
Okay.
But that's the only truthful thing that they said.
Okay. You know what? Sounds about right. Okay, sure.
Back up, back up,
Sure.
back up, back up, back up, back up.
Makes sense. Double nat 20!
What are you not 20?
What the
God! I can't not!
It's like this is a canon event about to happen.
This motherfucker's luck.
Jay, what are you doing?
Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here now!
Yeah, get the fuck out of there now.
I just love how Jay's just like, I'm in danger. And then all of a sudden, his Taliesin Jaffe powers kick in where he remembers, oh wait, I made my own Percy
Right at
Dorolo.
one here. So, I've used up my luck. I'm gonna be rolling straight nat 1 for like the next month.
Then back the fuck up.
I feel like you're stealing someone's luck here. I don't know whose, but we'll figure it out later tonight.
Quill
Took
Wheatons.
mine, obviously.
Just stole Quill Wheatons, but it's fine. He's an asshole anyway. So, describe how you're getting the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm figuring I have wings. I'm going to. Oh, the witch girl is still with me, right?
Yeah, the water witch is still there. She's just looking around confused, like, wow, this is the weirdest.
I'm going to grab her
Oh!
and just dart through the portal again. We're going to be like a bullet through it.
Oh, great, so you abducted someone too?
Oh well, you know. Yeah, we're just, you know, starting through the portal, getting the hell out of Dodge, as smart people do.
Smart people don't put themselves in this situation.
Okay, so there's good news and bad news. Where good news, you did not die. Bad news,
Joy.
you have no idea where you're gonna go when you jumped back through the portal.
You know, it sounds about right.
Anywhere's better than here.
You say that now,
Exactly.
he can end up in his home dimension.
Possibly.
So long as he doesn't die.
We'll find out soon.
The thing's worse than death.
So
Yes,
back to
bullet.
you guys. In car number 13, there are more crates.
Okay.
Is my investigation still active?
It is, unless you want to re-roll it.
I'm not taking the chance.
Okay.
I just started I just started zipping around, cautiously looking at it.
Cautiously looking at it. There are an assortment of prototype aura gloves and what look to be more books. But there's also an assortment of distilled blood jars. But you don't know the reason why.
Slowly backs away from the blood jars as I turn paler than I normally am. Hey, there's blood and gloves. And
Roland goes up to her, checks the blood vials.
Oh, these are actual
telltale
jars filled with blood. Like, you know those mason jars? They're like twice the size of those.
Okay. Mason jars full of blood. What colors?
It's a lot of blood.
It's various different colorations of blood. There is regular red human blood. There is the golden ichor of divine-born blood. Fiery blue blood of hellborns. Kind of mystical-looking seafoam green blood of dragonborns. And it goes off in a whole big menagerie of other species' bloods.
Are there multiple jars of the same kind, or are there just one jar of different kind of blood?
There's an odd assortment of every category of species' blood in this crate.
Bizarre situation, except blood jars. Still, why would you need this much? Transfusion. Oh, it's just one jar. Sets. There's a lot.
What if they're using the blood to power up the robots?
Why would the robots run on blood?
I don't know ancient technology.
Why do they have so many different kinds? So much of it.
I don't think I ever gave an investigation.
You sadly did not.
So investigate.
I'll see if I can. I don't have like a really good modifier.
Mine's pretty
So I
garbage
just
too.
wanna point out,
But you might crit.
Angel is in the chat asking who is who.
Oh. Well,
Strider,
oh.
you blessed
what?
me. I got a 22. Nat 20, 22.
Hi,
Yo!
Angel.
Oh,
The one at the bottom behind the screen is the DM. Laurel is the top left. Jay is the middle left. Anne is the bottom left. Strider is the top right. And Fluff is the bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What is Angel Lyrics on your end?
Angel is Silver Song.
Ah.
But Nat 20, you said?
Nat fucking 20.
Okay.
At 22.
Let go, baby.
Nat 20.
The good kind.
So, from all the stuff that you're able to see, is the same results that Doll herself uncovered. But here's a follow-up that even shocks you. There is an odd manifest that's behind the blood jar crate that's going over a pickup list in several other locations involving people needed for something called the Ark.
What is this? The One Piece? Are we gonna fly to the moon?
We're gonna build a theme park on the moon.
had blackjack and other stuff.
Yes.
Repeat. Vince, can you repeat?
You find a manifest that's going to different parts of the world to pick up individuals for something called the Ark.
Who do? Oh, this is like fucking.
Guys,
Well, it looks over what
Yeah.
look at.
there is something called the Ark that is going to get individual
Ha! Called it.
for.
I'm actually genuinely surprised that I was able to call that. You guys are freaking unoriginal.
Is it just like random people, specific people? I say specific names.
It's going into different. You said it's going to different places, right?
Different places around the world, but
Different-
you don't know what kind of species or anything, just names.
It has a list of names.
So they are gathering specifically, not just any other category. And it's for something called the Ark, is it?
Yes.
First thing that springs to mind is that this is a manifest for transportation to particularly spare these individuals from a global apocalypse.
What?
And considering the jars of blood. Fascinating. Also very stupid, but fascinating.
So, they have gloves. They have random gloves.
Oh yeah, those. I was messing around with one of those gloves earlier. Remember the one that I picked up when I was trying to figure out what was wrong with Deese's wife? Well,
Who's Deez?
what do you, Juggernaut?
Oh, okay.
I'm Deez.
How nice to meet you.
Here we go again.
You too.
Are you seriously trying to tell me out of this entire time nobody ever told you their names?
I'm just bad at remembering.
Ugh.
Here we go again.
Anyways, these gloves are the same ones that were used on bandits. Although they seem slightly more advanced than the ones I was working on. Perhaps a new prototype model or a test model. I don't know. Likely just a new development design, but I'm not liable to test them.
So should we ruin them?
Actually, try to slip one of the gloves on my ice hand.
Okay.
Any adverse effects?
It just looks like a regular glove to you.
Alright, take the glove off and throw it back on.
Okay.
Alright, that was pointless. Okay.
I mean, all you did was put on the glove. I don't know what else you want from me.
No. If something was going to happen, all I wanted to know is if something was going to happen. Nothing happens, nothing happened. The whole point was to see whether or not they were trapped or malfunctioning or if they were otherwise harmed. If nothing happens while putting it on, then nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I roll Arcana to check things in the room?
Sure.
Give me just a moment.
Okay. Your modifier, by the way, is 7.
I'm guessing that's one of my proficient skills.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I remember correctly because that's a nat 27.
You guys are gonna burn through all of your nat 20s by the time you guys get to your next encounter.
Probably.
Fine.
It's fine, I've got a lucky arm.
So it doesn't really do much initially, but as soon as you open up your mystic eyes, you're able to see that after Volan put it on his ice hand, there's a snippet of ley line energy now on the glove after it got an imprint for his sorcery of arcane energies attached to the glove that's now seeping to all the others. Almost like it's trying to replicate the essence and memory.
Gingerly reaches for what she believes was the tested glove
Okay.
before, and she tries putting it on to see. Considering you mentioned ley line, and again, Arcana is like, again, not the best way to detect it. She's gonna try and see if she's able to tap into that one time she was able to do a mystic check.
Okay. That's gonna be with your intelligence modifier, which is, as you know, +5.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21. You are seeing that it is just bursting with the energies of an Arcanist and 2 other of the spellcasters of Leyline magics. Could be Scion, could be Enchanter, could be Shaman, like what you're slowly turning into, could be a Minstrel, could be any of them. But it's just bursting to the brim like it's an overall beacon of light that's about to permeate through the very realm itself to dazzle through the cosmos. As it's just dazzling from the 5 fingertips, just ready to be used by anyone.
Guys, this has ley line in it.
What?
After you put it on your ice hand, it kind of started a chain. I don't know what kind of magics are in it, but it's heavy, brimming with ley line.
You may have copied my ley line magic. 'Cause I don't feel drained.
Maybe I think I remember you mentioning something called an Arcanist. It kind of looks like, I guess, the same color I've been hearing you guys just throw around here and there.
So, alright, these gloves are the same kind of ones I was working on before. The only difference is instead of them copying an intended target, they copy wearers. And it seems to disseminate whatever data it's obtained throughout the rest of them. That's annoying.
We shouldn't let them have this, right?
No, we shouldn't. There's too many of them to take with us, so we're gonna have to destroy them.
Can they be destroyed?
You'll be fine. I'll just take the glove off, back on the pile, get them all towered up in a bit. I'm gonna take them out in one go.
She just quickly pulls it off, throws it back on the pile, and takes a couple steps back next to the captain of Juggernaut.
Before you do that, are you sure you want to do this?
No, but she makes a good point that having a copy of my leyline magic glove form to be used by some other random person is a bad thing.
I understand. I'm just trying to get confirmation because this is a tight-knit space, and this is still a train in motion above the realm of
It's
ghosts.
something.
Is the cart made out of wood?
It's not that over table. This might have a reverb effect, I think is what he's hinting at.
I'm just
Again,
trying to
we
make
don't-
sure that you are completely aware of what you're about to do and that you've thought this through.
Alternate question. When we walked in between, was it like directly hitched to anything, or was it kind of like, again, what kind of carriage are we going into between each car?
So each one is attached by the God, I used to work near a train yard. I should remember what the hitch is called between the train cars.
I just called him coupler.
Sure. The couplers are attached to it where it is moving as fast as a bullet train because each car is carefully attached to one another in a very specific way. When you pass from car 14 to 13, it does not look like it's heavily enforced because this is not really a train meant to be carrying cargo, because it's, again, moving like a bullet train. It's supposed to be for pleasure uses and for trying to travel stuff from place to place with a small amount of stuff. So it's just like, you guys could do it, but keep in mind the obvious stuff of it's all attached with the couplers from car to car, and this is above the realm of ghosts. You guys can do it, but it's up to you if you feel like you are able to do it.
How easy are these things just to tear? Not necessarily need to use magic, just how easy are they to tear?
Do a strength check to find out.
Now I'm hesitant.
It's a strength check. What's the worst that will happen?
I'm just staring. Oh god! There goes my luck!
Did you crit one a strength check?
Yep. I
How
don't think
do
I can
you-
rip this.
Hopefully you didn't strain yourself trying to do that.
I think I broke a finger.
You broke your thumb and your middle finger on your right hand.
Oh no, she can't flip me off.
She has a tail and a left hand. Okay, I don't know what these are going to be. I did that every single week.
Come here, come here.
She waddles away.
Waddle. Till the very next day.
Thank you. I'll be here for the rest of the night. Make sure to check your DM and your players.
Just try to imagine this little mousy kobold waddling around.
Does anyone else want to do a strength check with these damn gloves?
Sure.
How are you gonna do that, Stumpy?
Wow.
I have a free hand, you
Wow. The disrespect.
But usually when one tries to tear something apart, it's a two-hand job.
She has a beak and she has a hand.
She could probably
barbarian, motherfucker!
She could probably kick it down and also claw at it depending, again,
Actually-
if she has time.
Yeah, do you have talents?
On her feet, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
fair. Okay, never mind.
My brain is now scattered.
Yeah,
What was I
that.
going to do?
Strength.
You were going to
check.
strength check the gloves with only one hand and talents. Whatever other appendages you could pull it.
18.
18.
Yeah, that's definitely barbarian right
You
there.
don't break anything, but you don't tear anything either. Not for the reasons that you think. It's because you can sense that someone that is a barbarian had worn these gloves, and it's taken on their durability.
not able to manage Amethysta.
I've probably been warned by a fucking barbarian and dipshit.
Damn,
That's
not
not
me!
good. So that's even worse than I thought. They can keep a tally of multiples. Multiple different auras operating on one piece of clothing.
It's almost in one piece.
important.
I'm sorry.
You're grounded, sir. You are grounded.
Back to
You
my
are going.
hole.
You're gonna sit with the captain, who screams that the One Piece is real for the rest of the week.
Damn.
And we'll join in his scream.
Rest in peace, Edward Newgate. Anywho, is there anything else you guys want to do in this car? Or do you want to move on?
We may have to just leave these gloves behind. I don't even want to try to destroy them with magic. It might just make things worse.
While you're in the realm of ghost, yes. When it stops, who knows?
I'm just gonna take a couple just because I'm mad.
How many are you taking?
12.
It's a little more than a couple.
Yeah, but it's enough for a pair for each of us.
True.
I see what they were doing.
I'm gonna write that
I'm
down
glad
in
you
chat
did.
for fluff.
I'm glad you did. I was just going with a number.
You literally pulled that number out of your ass.
So, as you guys open
Yes.
the doors from car 13 to car 12, it's ironically at the same time that Bello tumbles in with the Water Witch from a portal that closes behind, as they have crash landed into car 12 right when you open the door.
Woo! Medical appearing!
That's
Hey,
one
I'm
way
a-
to make an entrance.
Hey, Amethysta, our angel is back. He's got someone in tow.
It's amazing you said that, Volan.
Why
Because
wouldn't?
as soon as the Water Witch is bringing herself up, body like Marilyn Monroe, dark raven black hair with a pink skunk string of hair running down, very pretty eyes, kind of looks like mahogany brown, could be like a soft blue, but with a kind of gothic aesthetic, dressed kind of like Zatanna from DC Comics. She sits up to look straight at you, and there's a little bit of a surprise when you lock eyes with her to feel like you've met her somewhere before.
Pauses. Goes through his Rolodex of big-titted goth yes that he's met throughout his life.
That's a lot of names.
Get out of my head!
No.
Oh, don't tell me this is Cypher.
That's not Cypher. Cypher is a Batwoman.
Yes, well, that was the first thing to qualify her. But
Do
hey,
you remember her?
a ton of people flash.
She kind of just sits up to whistle for her broom to then just float on it a good 5 feet in the air to then just kind of look at you while then trying to reapply her makeup because falling ruined her lipstick and her blush.
No, care to explain why you have dragged a witch over here?
Oh, well, is that or die?
Stranger, could you explain to me why this skeletal tampon is talking to me?
Hello?
It's referring to me.
Doll just breaks down laughing.
Skeletal tap. I got wings and a tail. What do you want about?
Really? Because you kind of look like a reptilial fuck doll that people would buy in college when they were too afraid to get a girlfriend.
Oh, damn. This woman has an attitude. But, anyway, that's one of my friends, Volan.
Lovely to meet her. Can I take someone else in on this?
Wait, full name?
Insult me, now you asked for my full name. Okay. Vanu Volan.
Oh. Oh, great. It's you.
There's no way you've heard of it.
And the fact you don't even remember. God, you're just as dumb as I remember. Who are the rest of you, so I don't have to puke by looking at this failure?
Wait a minute.
I'm Deez. Hi.
She just kind of flies over to be at your height and shake your hand. Pleasure to know you.
Pleasure to know you too.
You know, I could do your hair up if you want. I actually do have a license in cosmetology.
Oh no, thank you. I like my hair the way it is right now.
You sure? Because you would look great with neon pink.
You know that does sound really cool.
We'll talk. Just
We'll talk.
God damn it, she's... Hi.
just looking over at the rest of you, just waiting for an introduction.
Come on, guys, don't be rude.
Doll's laughing her ass off from the skeleton.
Volan smacks her with his tail.
She smacks you right back before getting up. Hi. My name's Doll. Doll, what's it to you?
Flies over to just shake Doll's hand. It's great to meet you, little one. That's a pretty flower you got on your forehead.
Oh, thank you. It's a birthmark.
I knew someone that had something just like that on their body.
Real?
Yeah.
Cool.
Volan's just glaring at her. Put the pieces together.
Well, as the person who, brought us here, I'm Bellaback.
I kind of figured that when someone just said your name was Bellaback. I'm literally not the dumbest person in the room.
No, but,
Smart as either.
Oh, Volan. Such a bad attitude.
And just floating over to Amy to then just kind of lean on her broom, just resting her hand on the back of her hands. What about you, Miss Bird Model? What's your name?
Amethysta Kaishin.
Oh! Are you related to James?
Yeah.
You know, he dumped me about 4 months ago. And then she just does a dramatic pose, just putting one hand on her forehead and then just draping on it with one hand flailing with the arm. He was just like, I can't date someone that is a water witch because all of them are just overly dramatic. and that can't take anything seriously.
Gee, I wonder why he thought that.
All because I was offered a role in a play and I was practicing every day.
Paul's just rolling his eyes and crossing his arms. Oh, arm over magic.
I got under your scales.
Gee, thanks for pointing out I don't have scales.
And then just sits up to shake Amy's hand. But it's nice to still meet you. If you see your relative, tell him I'm gonna kick his ass.
I would like to watch.
I like you already. Would
You know
like
very
me-
well, she loves seeing her siblings get in fights.
Would you like me to do your hair too? Because I could make you look even prettier.
You know, I haven't done anything actually with my hair.
I could do your hair, D's, Belovac, waste of air over there. I could do all your hairs.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm sorry. I finally finished the secret potato quest.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm in heaven. This fucking box is so cute.
For those of you guys wanting context, Amatista's player of Candy Trickster on twitch.tv/Candy Trickster, which you can see on our screen, is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley right now.
I demand to see this cute box thing.
Go to their channel. It's live right now.
Alright.
So now we got most introductions out of the way. Who are you?
Finally, someone with an interesting personality asked me. My name is Vivian. You can call me Vivi.
And how do you know Grumpy over here? Points at Wola.
Well, if he doesn't remember, I'm not going to be bothered to say anything. So, I am a well-recognized sorceress. I have traveled the world. I specialize in water magics. And I got bored, so I took up cosmetology around 10 years ago. Almost got a job working for one of the top 5 fashion icons of the world. And then they just kind of ghosted me. I hate Secord so much for doing that.
Well, that could surprise me in the slightest.
Although some creepy guy named Cladande tried to offer me a job, but he just kept staring at my tits the whole time.
Ew.
I hate that guy.
You did well dodging
Oh, I'm sorry, Amatista and Belovac. I thought I heard a mosquito in the air.
Oh, this is how it's gonna be now. Beautiful.
I can't even pay this pain in the ass a compliment.
Maybe if you remembered them, they
You're
would.
trying to hard to follow.
I only came to discover that I wasn't following. We can all hear that, by the way.
Got picked up on my mic.
Yeah, your alert got picked up by the mic. It's perfect. Love it. That's fucking great.
Anyway, focusing again. So I guess that's all the introductions, I guess. So, big question, where are we?
Look at me, guys. I'm not answering.
I think we're on a train in the middle of darkness.
Middle of hold on. Then she just waves her hand to open the door where she flies out of the train to strangely see the same sight that a majority of you all get to see, including you, Belovac, to see the never-ending festival that is the realm of ghosts.
Woo.
Because you know what death is like.
Yeah.
Should.
where she's just floating near the train door, still strangely being able to keep up with the pace of a bullet train speeding vehicle. A little bit disturbing, but you're not questioning it. You know, I have not really seen this place while I was alive. Very strange.
Guys, what do they mean?
Oh, you sweet, sweet child. Then floats back in to close the door behind her and just pat you on the head. You're still so innocent and young. Don't worry. One day you'll see it.
Oh no, don't stop there. I thought you were going to give her a very long-winded explanation.
So, since I heard nothing in the air right there, what are you guys gonna be doing? And should I be following? Because I could just take a nap here. Honestly, this seems very quiet and serene for me.
Oh, well, we're trying to get. I assume we're trying to get to the front of the train.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work, and I was just trying to look for something on my own end for something.
What are you looking for?
Well, it's a thing called a secret, and I'm not trying to be rude, sweetie, so let's just say that I'm looking for something very secretive and very important to just me. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then she just takes out a candy cane. Here's some candy.
And that's how you treat a lady. As she looks at Roland.
I give you treats all the goddamn time!
She's just playing with him. Like, she's got this most bug-eating grin.
He's just sneering at her, knowing damn well what her gig is. He's not having fun.
She'll make it up to him later.
Well, if you guys are gonna go to the front of the train, I'll just be here. I don't really have much to do right now.
Let's go.
You have a friend in the back with a kitty.
I'll just keep an eye on them then. I don't mind babysitting.
Yay! No more Umi and Ice.
What now?
And she doesn't explain.
Don't bother my Trissom.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something?
You damn well heard me.
She's just looking at you blankly with the most disdain-riddled look on her face.
He's sneering right back at her. Let's go.
So now, all together again, moving from car 12 to car 11. This is where it gets weird. It's an entire car littered with stolen hieroglyphs. And at least 6 different sarcophagi. Before it's asked, because I know the next question about what are the hieroglyphs, it's ancient Draconic.
Oh, look who could be useful.
Not you. Because, like, half of our group can read it.
I think he's just salty because that's an ex-mate. Well, since she's in danger. Okay, I'll keep quiet.
Danger!
I'll keep quiet.
Bello, you're gonna do comprehend languages, I take it?
Probably not, considering I just completely dissed him.
I mean, why not?
I was just like, oh, look who can be you. So I was like, okay, so Bella's gonna do his trademark comprehend languages. Well, it doesn't
Now
take
I'm gonna read all the things.
doesn't take much to kind of see that it's all accounts of when the Dawn period had a first-hand account looking at when the first dragons were born because of a giant rainbow-colored dragon with 6 wings descending upon the world. But it's also saying how the first children that were born were almost viewed like tyrants. In those eras, when the Dawn period was ending to enter into one of the unwritten parts of time, the first draconic-blooded individuals were ultimately bred to slaughter a lot of other humanoids. They were destructive. But none of the children did it in the name of Chua. They did it because they wanted to purge it to be perfect for their father. It did not seem to end until there was a period of ice that drove it to where the last remaining people of the era were able to reconstitute certain things, and for Chua to instill better knowledge into their children. Because a lot of times people, when they're looking into myth, they're just thinking that dragons are born smart, intelligent, and very wise, but forgetting that they were born children first. They're impulsive, they're wild, they're crazed, and they want to do stuff to prove that they have the might to match their own parent or parents. And when you rip away the story of the glory of dragons to see that they have flaws as well, it kind of just eliminates the myth that dragons are as smart as people give them credit for, because they were not always the intelligent beast that people know today.
What's Chua?
Chua is an ancient god of the people. The origin god. One of them. They're the parent of the 12 original gods that worshipped / used to worship, even some call in favor.
So like they hear great just goes on for like 2 minutes. Great grandma?
Sure.
Cool.
You didn't have to say all those great.
Felt appropriate.
Today is
Movie?
no, it has nothing to do with you.
Oh, I'm offering you a smoothie.
Oh, thank you, but no, okay.
Okay.
Feel free to have it.
She smiles, but then hands it to Bella, who she has no idea where he's been. So I was like, okay. You get a smoothie.
It's actually not a bad idea. Speaking of which, Bello, did you ever explain where on Earth you came from?
Oh, it never came.
Let's say that one again.
Well, he's in the middle of reading, just like, never came up.
No.
She's too involved with this history lesson.
And waits patiently. He, of all people, understands the importance of being instant research.
Meanwhile, Dee's in the background is wondering if Candace would love to see this.
Pretty sure she'd be drooling over it.
Bit too much, I would think.
So, are these dead people in here?
Are there any nameplates on them?
Nope.
Then probably not.
Oh, okay. So, is it a
Yes,
good or a
what-
bad idea?
You want to
I
open
just-
it, don't you?
It's in my nature to just look at everything.
Try not to disturb anything that may be inside. You don't want them
Okay.
all of a sudden coming back.
Well, if there is a dead person or something scary, you know my first instinct is either to run or scream.
At least run towards me.
Okay.
Go on.
So I gingerly try and open with a sarcophagi.
Sarcophagus singular, sarcophagi for plural. Don't ask me how English works. You know it's not my first language.
It's a weird.
Don't worry about it.
It's a weird language entirely. But I try opening. You said how many there were in here?
There are 6 to 7 technically, but you only see 6.
Go to the one on the middle. Whatever. I'm just imagining how it's laid out. I go to whatever is equivalent to like the middle right one.
Middle right would be the second one towards you, because the first one would be on your left, second one would be on your right. You open that one, it seems to be a mummified elf.
It's bandages and a pointy-eared person. They look like jerky.
Bullen leans in. That's an elf.
Bless you.
It's an intelligent race. So in other words, don't eat it.
Why would I eat a dead person? I'm not my
called
dad.
it called it jerky a second ago. I'm not putting anything past you.
No wonder she's angry at you.
You have no idea why she's angry at me.
No. And I realize I'm talking a lot. But I regret nothing.
Never change. Tiny peanut.
Love you too, buddy.
Oh,
Check
anyway.
the other ones.
You guys
Hey,
want
why am I
to
the-
move on, or
I mean, do all the coffins have the same kind of bodies in them?
from what you can tell, yes, just different colored bandages.
I mean, that could just be where. Supply. Alright, well, a bunch of elf bodies. Jars of blood from various species. A list of people to be collected. This is just getting more and more strange by the minute.
Wait, why are there elves and dragons stuff together?
I don't even want to hesitate to guess.
Also, wait, who are we chasing? Were we chasing the voice of a child or someone else?
Well, to be honest, we haven't really been clear on who people are. I'd like to assume that they're the voice of the child, but they might not be. But what we know for sure is that they are not our friends. And they're going after Tiny.
Oh yeah, your guys' friend.
Yes, our friend. They're going to commit bad things, doll. That's the only thing that we really care about right now.
Okay.
They're gearing up for war. That's never a good thing.
Sometimes like my stories.
Let's move on. Let's see if we can actually find the people who are supposed to be on this stinking train. The further away we are from that woman, the better.
You guys go into car number 10, and there are even more hieroglyphics. But there is a surprise waiting for you guys in car number 10.
Surprise wedding?
No, just a surprise.
Okay.
Oh.
So I heard surprise wedding. It's like, oh my god, are we having another wedding incident?
No.
Already? Damn, I didn't help plan for this yet.
There are 4 heavily injured adventurers just sprawled out on the floor.
Oh, jeez!
On it.
Thank you.
We have potions too.
Let's save those. I'm not exactly sure if they're on our side.
Yeah.
You do your lay on hands. I've got my healing.
And Bellows the pack mule, because he has everything at full stock except for reviving potions.
Bello, quick, carry more stuff. Starts random things on his back.
I just want to imagine you're picking up the people like, Bella, quick, pick up these people.
Yeah, carry them on your back. Just pile them. It's fine. Their bodies, they stack.
Right, so how many of them are there again?
There are 4 people.
4 people, okay.
You can handle it 2 at a time.
I could.
You do have other things you can do besides lay on hands.
I've got my healing word that I can use to help the ones.
But
Also do medicine.
But Deez
Yeah, I was gonna-
has... Oh, go ahead, do medicine shit. I forgot. My
Yeah.
bad.
I was gonna say, do I want to use my lay on hands or do I want to just medicine check each of them?
I was
Well, shit.
referring more to your healing spell, but okay.
Hey, I'll lend an
have-
egg to heal it to a medicine check.
Shit, which one was it?
It's Freak's Blessing.
Jesus, why the fuck is the aid roll the one that's really fucking good? So,
Well,
if you-
that one targets 4 creatures anyway, so yeah, I should do that one.
But you
All
can
right,
also
this
do
is-
medicine. I don't give a f- You can do both. Fuck it.
Do both.
You can do
yeah.
everything you wish.
Let's see how good the medicine check goes first. Come on,
Well-
dice, don't fail me.
I did an aid roll of 21, so.
21 for medicine. Okay.
16
16.
for medicine.
Are you just gonna... Okay, so with Volan's assistance, you're able to patch them up enough to pick up all 4, where you guys won't remember these individuals exactly, but this is a male, newer race of bird folk that kind of looks like a hawk variant. A female divine-born, a male dwarf, and a female rabbit folk that just... They look like they really needed medical help when you guys arrived.
Oh
Thank
no,
God.
now we have another divine born in the room.
Thank God they
I've
aren't.
gone
just
so
anybody
well
else.
in the past.
Just focus on the rabbit folk, then you'll feel better.
Where the bird folk just kind of... Oh God. Thank you. Oh.
So, what knocked you all down?
Hey, don't we know you guys from somewhere?
We've just got one of those faces.
Don't
Who
worry
are
about
you?
it. First, we need to know what happened to you.
And who are you?
Introductions later. Explanations now.
You went up both.
We were trying to save some people that were riding on this train in Dresdek. We had just arrived there off the borders from Alashnox when they were kidnapping non-humans. Then this group just jumped us. I think they called themselves the Relic Circle.
Oh, wonderful.
Hello.
We tried to stop them, but we just... It seems we're still too weak to even be worthy of being called adventurers.
Shove something down this man's throat.
Go for it. Use one of them elixirs.
Start pouring healing potion on them.
To keep in mind, these guys are like in their late teens, by the way.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I'm gonna use a vial of healing.
Well, then they should heal just fine on their own. They're freaking teenagers.
That's not what?
Not how that works.
Oh yes, I remember. I broke every bone during the teenage years and I magically healed.
I mean,
Alright, this dude gets 24 back.
24. You stopped him from coughing up blood. Congratulations, Bello.
Now my even potion sack is ruined.
It's slightly.
you decided to do this all on your own, okay?
Oh well, I can go ask for another one later.
We're low on supplies, damn it.
You're low on supplies.
He's the pack mule.
For life.
We barely got into our supplies. What do you mean?
I mean, back at the shit.
Thank you. And are you sure we haven't met before? I could have sworn I've seen at least a collection of you guys during the 8th day in Jujira.
Ow.
Never heard of it.
What's a Jujira?
Exactly.
It was a beautiful peninsula in the summer with the summer gala. Me and my friends over here, we were saved thanks to a very nice goblin and what looked to be an exalted dragonborn on motorcycles distracting people that are going to kill us. And then a nice owl lady and Oni-born kind of helped direct us to safety. We're forever grateful to those people, so we decided to be adventurers like them.
That sounds like the council.
Hush.
I think you got it way over your head for this.
Maybe
Yeah.
so, but everybody has to start somewhere. Still, probably best if you said this.
Oh, okay.
Best you can do now is what little you're able to accomplish. Don't feel bad about it. The adventure starts.
Right.
Tend to the rest of your team.
If you want, we have a very nice water genasi in the back.
And a witch. But she'll
And a
probably
cat.
do just fine. Tristle.
Cat.
When
Yes,
we're
um,
able to stand up. Sure.
Great. Good. Also, side note, people you can find impressed, they happen to look like students.
No, they were strange looking merfolk. They didn't seem like normal ones, more like they were a different breed of some sort.
Did they happen to have glowing robes on?
No?
Now the world is getting weird every day.
world never stopped
Okay.
being weird. We're just noticing it. Right. All right. Take your group and head on back. We'll take things from here.
Once we can stand, sure.
All's gonna leave them each cure potion or cure elixir.
Thank you,
Stock?
tiny little salamander.
My name's Doll.
Nice to meet you, doll. My name is Travy. You can call me Trey.
Nice to meet you, Trey. You get you and your friends when you can. I know how it's like to start off.
Yeah.
Also, if you ever get out of this, don't try and take on a big fish. Like the lower level.
Yeah, start with smaller things like kobolds and ROU.
What is that supposed to mean?
We'll keep that in mind.
But why are you so offended, salamander?
Alright, kids, enough.
He just marches
Now
on
that
ahead.
you back with the witch.
You know, the
Right,
witch is,
calm down.
saying like the witch sounds pretty nice right now.
So, as you guys are moving on to the next car, I'm pretty sure you guys were not expecting me to just bring some know-nothing NPCs from the end of Act 1 to see you guys again.
Hey, I'm all for nothing NPCs from Act 1.
We could run into that other adventuring group that's trying to show off and be on our level.
They just wanted to pay you back for saving their lives during the most traumatic part of their lives.
And it's sweet and it's kind, but let's also not encourage them to get themselves killed.
I mean, you
It's
guys
our
can try to take them under your wing. It's not that too far-fetched.
Something to think about when we go back to collect our...
Wait, what? Who are the NPCs?
Well, they are low-level adventurers, like, I think, level 5s. One is a shaman. A more advanced druid, obviously. One is a thief. One is a hermit warlock. And one is a saint.
Oh, tell me the bunny thing. I'll laugh all day.
The bunny is the saint. They are the team's cleric.
I would.
Let's think about a pretty
And when did we meet them?
You guys saved them during the final day of the summer gala when you guys were trying to escape to safety. Granted, it was your doomed time clones that
I was
saved
just
them.
about to say, that's our
but
doomed time close.
technically, you guys saved them.
I mean, it's not like they knew that they were time.
No one knew they were time clones, but technically, it was you guys, just not you guys.
Yep. Just the best kind of you guys.
I would love to take these motherfuckers under my wing.
Okay, well, we can collect them and do that after the train. For all we know, they're going to die.
I mean, if you guys don't do anything on this train, everyone's gonna die, but that's the story for another day. So,
But we're trying to get there.
Car 9 is only filled halfway with more hieroglyphs that are... Well, the story is still kind of the same. It's just more details about the Dragonborns of the era. But now it's just filled with stocks of food in the other half of car number 9. As you guys are getting super close to the dining cars.
I'm yoinking our food.
It's a lot of frozen meats in this area. Frozen hot links, ribs, tenderloins, steaks.
Oh yeah, definitely taking the exotic meat.
I want to take a few for my puppy.
Okay.
people, and we'll just lean on a wall and wait for everyone to raid the larder.
Do you have to roll anything for that or no?
You guys just tell me how much of the food you're stealing before you move on to car number 8.
It's important to know the extent of that.
6 steaks.
6 steaks, cool.
5 random beets, just because they're frozen and they'll go bad if left alone too long.
Okay. Anyone else robbing the frozen meat?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, at least some of us have some strength.
Cool. So, moving on to
I guess
car.
maybe I need a feed. Lynn?
I just got you there.
I don't think Doll's seen half of this ever in her life.
No. So, moving on to car number 8. It is gonna be a huge whiplash to openly see